560Z. Uses 91 RGBW amber LEDs. It's a 3-watt fixture, 3-watt LEDs. Super bright, great zoom range of about 8 to 32, 33 degrees. Nice wide zoom, great for backlight, front light. It's just an awesome, awesome light source. This is the Colorado Zoom. This is the warm white and the cool white versions. These guys are great for television or video shoots where you need to be able to achieve a certain level of output as well as maintaining a certain color temperature. And the idea is that you can tune these up or down a little bit depending on which fixture. With this fixture, we can start out about 3200 degrees Kelvin, come up to 3500 degrees, even drop down to around 2800 degrees. With this guy here, we can go from about 5600 degrees up to about 6000 degrees. Also has a great zoom range of 8 to 32 degrees. Great output for anything down to an orchestra or top light for house light. It's just a really nice solution when you need a specific warm light or a specific cool light. It just solves all those problems for you. This is the Colorado Zoom. Uses RGBW LEDs. So basically it's a lot like the existing Colorado 1 tour, except for the fact that we've changed the count of LEDs to 37. We've also added the zoom. It gives you an 8 to 30 degree zoom. We're using a lot brighter LEDs in this guy, so output is not a problem. Same robust technology that you would expect from any other Colorado fixture. We've added in 3-pin and 5-pin DMX onto this guy, which we feel is very important. We've had a lot of requests for that, so we went ahead and did it. It's an overall great fixture. This is the Colorado 2 Zoom. Basically, same exact thing as the Colorado Zoom, except it's a lot higher power. It goes zoom range of 6 to 35 degrees, nice and bright, and it's actually 2 pounds lighter than the Colorado 2 Tour. Still, again, it'll have the 3-pin and the 5-pin DMX on the back, and runs with the PowerCon as well. Same dimming options that you come to expect. Again, nice die-cast robust body, so for touring and all the abuse that comes with it, no problem, she'll last through it.
How you doing? My name is Anthony Chiappone. I'm going to show you the MVP product line. Alright, let's start with the MVP 12. This is the MVP 12 system here. We have 6 of them connected in an array. If you notice right next to them, we have the MVP 18s. The difference between these two panels, the MVP 12 has a pixel pitch of 12 millimeters. The MVP 18 has a pixel pitch of 18 millimeters. So what we have here are the MVP 37.5. Again, the 37.5 refers to the pixel pitch. It's 37.5 millimeters between the LEDs. All the panels have a modular design, so they can link directly with one another. So we just link them directly here, and they've been integrated into our system. We actually have this whole section of the wall completely suspended with aircraft cables. One of the biggest advantages of the MVP system is the modular design. We're really focused on ease of setup and all the connections. We use Ethercon and PowerCon, so it goes together very quickly. We have our power here. Pull that right out. Signal input, Ethercon, and PowerCon. Using your handle, remove the verticals. And here's your panel, nice and free. This is the gear that actually makes the MVP system work. Other than the panels, you actually have 3 key components. The first key component is the MVP driver. It has a dimmer directly on the front, up to 64 different levels. The next component is the MVP signal distributor. And then the third component is the MVP 526 processor. This is our MVP media system. The back is really interesting because we actually have a system that's capable of 6 video outputs. This is very good, especially when you have very intricate systems with a lot of complexity. Here we have the Epix bar. The Epix bar has a 25 millimeter pixel pitch. It is 40 LEDs long by 4 LEDs wide. The power has PowerCon in and PowerCon out, which is great for linking multiple units. The signal is something very new to Chauvet. It's a TCP/IP protocol known as ClingNet. This is a protocol that we're picking up in our Epix line of products. It's through Archaeos. It works with the Archaeos software. This is a video component. It's great for motion graphics in a small aspect. If you want to do a large video, you can actually create an array of these. Here we have our other Epix product. This is the Epix strip. This is comprised of SMD LEDs. There are 40 long and it's a single row. This has Ethernet input on both sides, and then Ethernet linking on both sides. Having it on the front and the inside of the connector adds versatility. This is a unit that, as it does not have its own power supply built in, it's required to use the Epix Drive 640 with this product. The Epix Drive 640 is capable of operating up to 16 Epix strips at a time.
Brand new for us this year. We're gonna be doing a little more with quad color LEDs. This is going to be called the Colorado Quad. This is a prototype for this show, but we'll be launching very, very soon. It uses 7 quad color LEDs. They're Cree MCE chips. It gives us the ability to create, not only really intense red, green, blue, and white, but it also allows us to do great bonded color mixing across the full spectrum. We'll be shipping this picture right around February, so look for it on our website. So this is the AQ-Spot 560. If you're familiar with the rest of our line, we've already done the 160, the 260, this is the 560. This will be the brightest one in the range. We're using 3 60-watt LEDs in here. It has 8-position color wheel, has a rotating double wheel and a static double wheel. We've also included a very nice iris in this, as well as prism. Still pretty lightweight for a fixture of this kind of output. She's just under about a 575 watt fixture. Very, very flat feel, but very quiet. Just an overall great fixture. And these are the Legend 412s. This is the regular Legend 412. This is Legend 412 VW. The Legend 412 offers quad color LEDs. It's the same quad color LED that we're using in the Colorado fixture. That's important so that if you're using a bunch of these guys together, all of your color mixing is going to be exactly the same. A couple of things that are very cool about this fixture is we do quadrant control of each quadrant of LEDs. So you can have any color you want coming out of there at any time. These are also great for pixel mapping. In the booth this year, we're using Catalyst to run our video system. So we're also mapping in the corners of the booth. So we put it together in such a way that we can do color macros and we can do control speed on those color macros as well. Something else we thought was important was to make sure that while you're running a color macro or a strobe, you'd be able to have overall dimmer control of that at the same time. Both of these fixtures run in 2 different modes. You can run them either in the pixel mode or in a basic mode. The basic mode gives you control over all the diodes at once, whereas the advanced mode gives you control over the quadrants. The VW version, it's based pretty closely on this guy. The only major difference is instead of it being an RGBW chip, it has 2 warm whites and 2 cool whites inside. One of the cool things about the VW is it allows for doing grayscale video. So if you want to pixel map, a show, and you want to do something just a completely different kind of effect, this is a very cool way to go. So you can go ahead and do the grayscaling. The Legend 412s have definitely been a major hit for this show, and we expect big things out of them.
Our best large booth award goes to Chauvet for a booth booth that's not really a booth at all. but an open, large, inviting stage environment that was really an inspiration to our panel of designers. So congratulations, Albert and Bernice Chauvet.
Thank you. This was about teamwork, which is what Chauvet is all about. So we thank the entire Chauvet staff. We also thank the marketing department of Chauvet who came up with that great concept, the product team who executed it, the trade show team built that booth, and we also want to thank Chris Lal who designed, who programmed the lighting, Scott Chemelski. I'm forgetting people, Bandit Lights, they helped us. So thank you very much, everybody, but most of all, thank you to Chauvet, the Chauvet team, the best in the world.